Search for Truth 2, Lesson 5, Chart 6, Dispensations of Time. A progressive revelation of God's plan and purposes for man. A chart of dispensation has been added as a pivotal point between the Testaments. This provides an excellent review for the 5 previous dispensations and prepares us for the 6th. Every dispensation possesses the same question. Will man respond favorably towards his new obligations? History reveals many failures, yet God faithfully continued to show his love and grace and power until at last he came in person to provide the perfect plan for our dispensation. Innocence. Innocence was an age of sinlessness when Adam and Eve enjoyed direct fellowship with God. However, the first pair failed the test. Conscience. Conscience was awakened when Adam and Eve ate of the forbidden fruit. From that moment, conscience has been the faculty that guides the moral acts of man. Few responded to the plan. Abel, Enoch, and Noah are mentioned. Because of the widespread violence and wickedness, God's judgment came in the form of the flood. Human government. Human government became effective immediately after the flood. Man was given the authority to govern others. Rather than obeying God's plan to scatter and replenish the earth, men defiantly united to construct a tower. Promise. After dealing only with the entire human race, God chose to work through one man. Abraham and his descendants became the chosen lineage through whom God would reveal his glory to the world. This dispensation began when God cut a covenant with Abraham. Because of the severe famine in the Promised Land, Abraham's descendants had moved to Egypt. Had they not been subjected to slavery, they would have contentedly remained there. God chose Moses to lead Israel back to their Promised Land and punished Egypt for its harsh treatment of his covenant people. The law. Abraham's blood covenant was everlasting. All who entered in this covenant with God must come by way of his covenant, not the law. The dispensation of law began when Moses received the 10 Commandments and laws that govern all life and activities. It was in effect for 1,520 years. At the close of this period, Christ came to fulfill and replace Moses' law. Thus, the dispensation of law ended at Calvary. Grace. Jesus, the last Adam, came to redeem man from the curse of sin with his blood and give life for our dead spirits. This dispensation provided a new covenant with God's laws written in the heart. In this dispensation, the plan is to believe the gospel, then identify with Christ's death, burial, and resurrection. Those who believe and obey the gospel become sons of God and members of Christ's church, or called out believers in a new spiritual kingdom. The kingdom age. After Christ returns to earth at the Battle of Armageddon, his kingdom will be set up at Jerusalem, fulfilling all the promises given in both testaments. Jesus Christ will personally rule the affairs of the world during this period of 1,000 years. However, at the close of this peaceful age, rebels will join in a formidable army daring to attack the seat of government. See Revelations 20, verses 7 through 9. The rebels' unsuccessful revolt will result in everlasting punishment. At the white throne judgment, eternity will begin and time will end.